Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of BardZ. Now, if I did everything correctly, we should actually have in-game sound now. So you should be able to hear all of that. You should be able to hear me walking over the gravel. Yeah, splashing in the water. Yeah, so it was actually, I thought it was going to be a very easy fix, and you should have heard that. I thought it was going to be a very easy fix, and it was sort of like when I would. How to explain it? When I would shoot an episode, I would have the in-game sounds in the audio or in the video file, but then when I put it into like a Windows Movie Maker, which is what I use, and I know it's crap, but when I'd upload the video into that, for some reason, all the in-game sounds would be lost. It's really weird. But yeah, so I'm just using Audacity for my audio, and then I'm just gonna. I switched some settings around for my recording software, and I'm just kind of splicing it all together, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so let's actually just kind of recap what we're doing here. We can see we're sort of by a mountain here. We're on a river, and we're headed to Whitehaven. This is actually episode 11, part 2, I believe, if my numbers are correct. I'm having a hard time remembering which episode we're on. I think it's 11, part 2. Yeah, so the plan as of right now is we're going to head to Whitehaven, and then we are going to make our way from there. If there's not too much stuff there, or if it's just too much of a pain in the butt, we're just gonna leave and we're gonna head to Ploster, because I've been wanting to check that place out for quite a while. Okay, it's kind of tough. I gotta make sure I'm following. There we go. I know they're setting these up so you can see them sort of like from one point to another, but it's just a matter of knowing where to look. Yeah, and let's see. I did look on the map to see how far we had to go from Yopton and the sort of the fork in the road, if you will, to Whitehaven. But yeah, it wasn't too much of a walk. It's a little bit of a distance. Oh, and I just saw a zombie, which means we might actually be getting 2 zombies. Okay, I think okay, and here we are. Never mind, it was a lot shorter of a walk than I thought it was going to be. Now, I've been here one time before, and from what I remember, it was not very fun. I'm pretty sure there's a high spawn rate for zombies. Let's see. Ooh, and that's going to help right off the bat. We get ourselves some milk. That is going to be invaluable to us. Let's see. Anything else in here? All right, let's just kind of keep moving around here, see if we can't find some more loot. The time I was here before, it was nighttime, and this place has a really, really claustrophobic feeling in the dead of night, because you're surrounded by the forest. You're not sure exactly. You're in the middle of the forest, in the middle of the snowy biome, so it's not exactly ideal for getting around to places. Button, very, very good. Already we're cleaning up pretty good. I sort of wish I had a hoe here, because this stuff is excellent for fighting the giant. Hey, I got some, so yeah. Guess I'm not going to need that then. But see, actually we have a sort of a tough decision here. Inventory management is always a huge thing. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do a little bit of that right now. We're just going to get rid of all this stuff that we don't need. All this leather stuff we don't need. And eventually I may even have to either use or get rid of some of the sugar, just because it doesn't stack at all, which is a shame. It is useful, but you have to sort of remember to use it for it to be really useful. And a lot of times I don't remember to use it. Like, even if I'm about to go into a big fight or anything. All right, I see a place up here. Let's kind of scout this out. Keep an eye out for the zombies. Yeah, this place actually is not that big, if I remember correctly. Okay, rotten flesh. Nothing too much there. I was hoping for more, maybe not weapons, because I am pretty good on weapons right now. I guess if I could wish for something, maybe another iron sword, just to kind of beef mine up a little bit. Ooh, zombies everywhere. Look at that. There are a lot of zombies here. Okay, here we go. Snowball, nothing that great. Come on. Okay, actually, come to think of it, I said we were going to head to Paloster, but I sort of forget exactly how to get there. I know it involves, there should be like a river right near us somewhere. I imagine it's a little bit to the north. We get to that river, we follow it. Okay, no zombies. More antibiotic, fine. Actually, I don't have any in my inventory right now, so I thought I had some, but that might have been one of the, like, 8 recordings I did yesterday, trying to get this series of episodes filmed. So it might just be kind of blending together. I'm actually just going to break that apart. I don't need any more than 1 healing ointment. In fact, a lot of this stuff I really don't need. Like, it's unfortunate because, you know, I've got some chain stuff, but how much longer until that gets in the way? Wow. That's odd. I thought you had to be quite a ways away from something for it to spawn again. So let's actually separate these two and throw that down again. Alright, I think I'm just about ready to get out of here. Not too much going on, really. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit F3. So east, south, north. Okay. I guess my best bet is to just kind of head off north. I mean, I don't think there's any pathways or trails or anything leading off from this town, so I don't think there's really much we can do. And sort of already, what's this? Is this just snow? It sort of looked like a little wall or something. Yeah, look at this. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm sort of trying to find a river, but this is a hill. This is the opposite of a river. This is not what we're looking for. Heck, it's possible we may never get to Ploster. I have tried so many times to get there, and looking back now, I should have just written down the coordinates for it. That would have really, really helped, but yeah, I forgot to do that. See, man, it almost, like, from kind of a ways away, it almost looks like these are, like, deliberately placed here. And I know the entire map is made up of deliberately placed blocks, but this is a little bit more, it's usually blended a lot nicer. This sort of makes me wonder what they were doing. Am I even headed north anymore? Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I think I'm just kind of swinging around this hill rather than going all the way over it. Let's see. My food's going down a little. I guess I'll just keep a piece of rotten flesh here, just sort of in case. I see my water's getting pretty low, but I'm just going to save that. I'm going to save the water I do have until sort of the last second, as it were, just because there's no sense in using it ahead of time. Even though I do all the time. Like, my thirst will go down just to, like, 10, like, halfway down. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta drink something right now. So really, that's just kind of a sloppy way to play the game. That's not being very efficient. I'm not a very efficient person. Okay, this is a pain. Getting around these blocks now. Okay, again, F3, west, north. Okay. I don't know why I have such a hard time with my directions. No. There we go. Okay. Up, and instantaneously it is snowing. How nice. Okay, I'm actually, I'm pretty much certain right now that we are nowhere near where I said we were hoping to get. Really, now all I'm just hoping to do is pretty much just make it out of here. Just make it out of the snowy biome completely. We're aiming to get out. Because again, I really don't like it. I don't like the idea of not being anywhere near a road at all. I don't like being in the wilderness. Even something like being on a river. I mean, a river can only go so far. It's only going to go in a certain direction, you know? So it's hard to get lost there. And we actually do have water. This is good. This is actually... Okay, I actually remember this from the map. I know exactly where we are, and I can't believe this worked out so nice. This is like a little dam that was built up, just to kind of, you can see the water levels are different. If I am correct, if we just keep walking straight, just for another few blocks here, we're going to see some spouts of water coming through the ice. Oh, there was one right there. Yep. We're actually just going to cut across here. You can see we've actually made it to Pilaster. I did not expect this. I expected us just to completely overshoot this again. And yeah, this is nice. Now, I do know, since I have been here one time before, and I've seen other people in videos, I've seen them, I've seen them here before. I know this is pretty much the only source of water in this entire area. Oh, that was stupid. All right, this is pretty much the only source of water in the entire area. These spouts, and you can only get the water at the top, I think. Let me actually... Yeah, we're pretty much going to have to go all the way to the top to get it. There we go. Not too bad. And you don't want to go down there, because what can happen is you can get under the ice, and unless you're quick and you know exactly sort of where you are, where you're going, you're going to get stuck under there, and that's a nightmare right there, because you're going to run out of breath real quick and you're going to die. All right, this is actually this is sort of the place to be right now, because, well, I was hoping the chest was going to give a better example, but this is a really, really great place for food. I will be stocked up and then some, and right there I now have enough to craft. Wow, I'm suddenly kind of blanking on my crafting recipes here. I think cookies are 2 wheat and 1 cocoa bean, and then you get the 8 cookies. An extra water bottle, I will take that. Oh, and you want to be careful. Definitely be careful, because there are holes in the floor here. Okay, Oh, I hear a zombie. I hear you, buddies. This is actually kind of nice, because for the most part, the zombies sort of stay... Oh, they're everywhere. For the most part, zombies pretty much stay underneath on the ice, and then we stay nice and safe up here. Okay. I'm actually gonna... Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna combine these just to make more room. Oh, look at that. I actually have 4 stacks of sugar. I do not need all this sugar. Really? All I need at the most is like 1, honestly. That's really all I need. I'm not going to be in a position where I'm going to need more than that. Okay, I hear the zombies walking. Right. I'm just gonna... And all these I never use snowballs. I'll keep 1. I'm going to throw away all the sugar here. I'll keep the bowl, because that'll be a good source of food if I can find mushrooms for it. I'll keep my water bottles, and I usually don't need any more than like 3. I can actually get rid of the rotten flesh, because I know I'm not going to need that. I have 3 stacks of arrows. I'm really not going to... I could actually probably get rid of at least a stack and a half, maybe 2 whole stacks. I'll keep the cocoa beans for now. Yeah, that's about as comfortable as I am throwing stuff out right now. And I do want to actually... I'll just break that apart. And let that respawn. Anything back here? No. Okay. I wish I could actually find some decent food. I mean, I have the cookies, but... in fact, I'll just kind of keep those Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to eat these right now. Yeah. There we go. We just healed up quite a bit, which is why I love cookies so much. Ideally, you want yeah, they're under they I can't tell when they're underneath me and when they're not. Ideally, oh, that's good. Now all we need is one more mushroom and we can make the stew. Ideally, you want food items that repair only like one hunger, because for every, or heck, if you could, a half hunger, but I don't think anything really does that. Because for every piece of food you eat, you gain a half heart. Always remember that. So you don't necessarily need healing items to not die, I guess. There we go. All right, and as you can see, we've hit a few places. We've got melons, we have apple, and we have cookies. So we are doing pretty good. And you can see we've sort of come to the end of our swing around here, I think. I think we started over somewhere over here. But yeah, I don't think there's any chests in this center area here. I don't really like... Oh, we have a player character. Okay. Yeah, oh, I should probably mention this. I may have mentioned this before. Ploster is a haven for players, really, because it offers safety for sort of. It offers lots of food. Unfortunately, as well, it is. Oh, running zombie. All right, it is very popular with server hoppers, who are just players who jump from servers. They kind of save in a location, and then they open up. They save in a location, they quit, and then they open up their game in a different server to see if anybody has spawned there. Or not spawned there, but anybody is there. So, like, this is a popular location to do that. So you could just be walking along, and then all of a sudden there is somebody just pops in front of you, and then they kill you. Like, I sort of want to help this guy out. I'm gonna message him. And I know I'm kind of being dumb here. I don't know. I'm feeling kind of I'm feeling charitable today, because like I said, you know, maybe he has healing potions we could trade for. But I will keep my iron sword out because I do not want to get ambushed. Okay. Did he leave? Is he gone? Okay, now that's a zombie. Okay, yeah. And again, if I haven't mentioned this before, I sort of like doing this just because, imagine this, like, even if it was sort of a mean person, if you just go out and you give him stuff, maybe he becomes a nice person for you. And even then, if it is a nice person, think of this. What if you meet up with this person in another game? Not like another game that's not Minecraft or anything, but like, I mean, another MineZ session, you know? And you run into him, and maybe on an occasion where he would take you out, he doesn't, you know? Just something like that. And then you guys could help each other out, and it would just be kind of a nice thing. So I don't think he's really, I think he's still a little wary of me. I mean, I don't know, stranger things have happened. An enemy just giving you stuff, and then you trust him, and then it's like a weird thing like the sharks do. Like two people are swimming in a line, and then what does the shark do? The shark, he swims past the person in the back to take out the person in the front. He has no reason to, he just does. So it's like sometimes mean player characters will do stuff like that. They'll give you stuff, and then you'll be cool for like 5 minutes, and then out of nowhere they'll kill you. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get water. And yes, I know. Oh crap. Oh crap, 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 crap. Okay. That was unnecessary damage to take there. And that is pretty much a perfect example of what I was talking about before. You don't want to kind of lose concentration when you're on this water spout thing, because I went down beneath the ice there. And if somebody didn't really know what they were doing and wasn't able to recognize what was happening immediately, all of a sudden what happens? Oh, you're under the ice, you don't know what's happening, you're drowning. It's scary stuff. But yeah, so I feel like we have... Okay, no. I know what we're going to do here, actually. I would like to actually stay here until I have fully healed. So... I'm going to have to do my patented technique. So, and this may look really stupid. I hope the guy's not here still, because he's going to think I'm stupid. But just jump. Just jump. And it is dangerous because your visibility goes up when you jump. But the idea behind this is you jump, your hunger goes down, and then you can heal. And it's long, and it is tedious. So actually, do I want to do this? I want to heal a little bit. I want to have at least 4 or 5 hearts. Come on, hunger. It's the story of my life. When I want my hunger to go down, it absolutely stoutly refuses to. But when I'm just walking around, it's like, hey, you're going to die of starvation. Yay. There it goes, a little bit. Thank you. I wish food healed you a little bit more than that. Like, okay, that's good. Another apple, definitely. I wish food healed you a little bit more. Like, I feel like a half heart's too little, but a whole heart might be too much. And I know there's not really any other way we could do that. But another apple. Okay. I don't need that. Oh, whoa. That was the stuff I had before. Did it did the chest spawn and then suck the stuff into it and then keep it there? I don't know. That's weird. Or was it a random spawn that just so happened to have the exact same stuff? Look at this food. I mean, we're pretty good on food for now. And look at this. The weather is cleared. It is now daytime. Another button. I'll take that. Always a good idea to keep this stuff. Extra buttons, because... Did I see a player name? I thought I saw a player name. It's always good to keep this stuff because... Okay, yeah, I'm getting to the point where I'm having a little bit too much food. Extra buttons. Good because you can use a button to get into a place, but that doesn't necessarily mean the game will just let you leave. The buttons only last for a minute, I think. So actually, let's see here. I'm going to hit F3. Look around. Zombies. F3. East, south, west, north. To be perfectly honest, I don't really know what's north of this location. I don't. Yeah, it could be pretty much anything. I think really our best bet right now... I really wish we had some healing potions just to kind of speed up the healing process here. It would be really nice. Yeah, so I am actually just going to head off to the north here. Wow, look at this. It's almost like a whole lake. That's trippy. Looking at that, that's trippy. Wow. Okay, yeah, it's not that much. There's the dam, I think. Yeah, that was the dam. All right, so we are actually just going to keep... So, north, yeah. We're just going to kind of keep headed north here, probably for another few minutes. I think I've been recording for about 20 minutes or so. I'm not sure. But either way, I'm going to cut this off in probably another 5 to 10 minutes if we really don't find anything. I mean, yeah. I do know for a fact we're actually fairly to the north of the biome, the snow biome, so it's not going to be much farther until we are out of here. We're out of the biome for good. And if you actually remember in what was it? It was episode 2, just the second episode I ever recorded of this. We made it all the way to the pirate ship that's sort of stuck in that like canyon area. We made it all the way there, and I honestly had no idea how far north we were at that point. I think I even said in there, I'm like, I have no idea. I said, I know of the location, but I don't know where the location is. And it was really something, because I found out the last time I looked at the map, I found out exactly where that location was. We were just a stone's throw from giant territory. It would have taken us maybe another 5 minutes of walking. Maybe another 5 minutes, and we would have been in giant territory. So it's it makes you think. It makes you think. And I think that whole episode was like 35 minutes. So ideally, you could be fighting giants in, that amount of time or less. And again, I was meandering, making, stops and everything. So I'm sure you can get to giants super, super quick. Let's see. Yep, still headed north. I have this like paranoia that like I get turned around at one point and I just start walking in one direction and I end up heading in the wrong direction for like a long time, because that's just wasted time. That's no good. Yeah. I feel like I wish the chunks loaded a lot farther. I have my render distance set fairly evenly. This is strange. Why is there sand and clay in the middle of these mountains? That's odd. What was I saying? Oh yeah, my render distance. I have it set fairly low because, well, actually, I'm not even sure. Let's check. I actually have no idea what my render settings are right now. Let's see. Video settings. Okay, 6 chunks. That's actually not that much. I forget why I set it like that, but I don't really want to mess with it too much right now. Just because I feel like I did that. I think it had something to do with lag. Like I was just playing vanilla Minecraft and I was in a jungle. I spawned in a jungle at one point, and just the lag was really terrible. And I set all my settings down really low, just so it would be easier on my computer. And yeah, I don't know. Which actually, there's an idea. I've been playing BardZ for quite a while now. I sort of wonder if I should start just like a vanilla Minecraft adventure. I sort of worry that it would be too dull because everybody has done vanilla Minecraft and they've done it to death. Heck, even like modded games are just kind of old now. They're just, That's why people keep having to come up with new things. It's just to kind of make it not so monotonous anymore. All right, we are going to eat up a little bit here. There. Now we have a whole other heart added, which is very nice. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, what is north of Plaster? I think the pirate ship is... Is it fairly north? Or is it around the northern edge of the snowy biome? I'm not sure. I seem to recall it is, but my memory is completely shoddy. Yeah. Let's see, we got more mountains here. I want to see what's over this ridge here. If there's not much going on in the next couple of minutes, I'm just going to end the episode off. But if the heck, I'm gonna end the episode off in a few minutes anyway. But I would preferably like to do it in a different location because I'm sick of this area. I just hate it. I feel like it's way too quiet. Like, okay, I feel like I need to test to see if my in-game sounds are even working, and they are. It's just that quiet right now. Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to think. We sort of have a little bit of a choice here. When we do get out of the snowy biome, we have to choose: do we want to head north even further? Like, we're going to eventually get to I call it just Giants territory, but pretty much what it is this huge, vast expanse of just barren rock. Nothing grows, there's no dirt, it's just all stone. Everything is gray, everything is grim. And I hazard to say that locations get a little more sparse, but they kind of do. It's just specific locations and towns and stuff, they come up a lot less frequently. And the ones you do find, they are tougher. They're much tougher. Okay, yeah, look at this. I honestly don't think it's going to end here. Actually, I don't know why I haven't been running, because it's not going to kill me if my hunger goes down. In fact, it's going to help me if my hunger goes down fairly quickly. And yeah, we'll save time here. Although I'm kind of remembering, there have been a few times when I was running like along paths and stuff before. I wasn't even near anywhere. I wasn't near any specific locations, and I thought I just heard a zombie. Okay, and yeah, zombies came at me, which was a lot of fun. Okay, bam. We are doing pretty good. We were down at less than 4 hearts just not that long ago, and we're already back up to a decent amount, a respectable amount. All right, the trees have finally cleared away. We are pretty much good. If I am correct, there's a river. Yes, indeed. I've only ever been over here, and look, there it is. I've never ever been in the stony area before. Never once. Never once. And this is going to be something big. So I actually do want to go over here. We'll end off the episode on this other shore here, if there isn't a location within just sight distance, within chunk loaded distance. But yeah, I think I'm approaching 30 minutes on this recording, so it's a little long. But yeah, and you guys better get used to this, because we're going to be seeing nothing but this for quite a while. So keep your eye out for the next episode. Have a good one.